Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a collab with a couple of my besties. We have Yota from Yota Style and my friend Jorgelina from Jorgelina's Journey. And we are all going to be showing you some of our favorite non-handbag luxury items. So stick around. There's some really great things, and I think that this is a very good opportunity to kind of take some ideas for gifts, because there's a lot of holidays coming up that are good gifting holidays. You have Mother's Day, which is a sad day for me, but for those of you who have a mom and are looking for a good mom gift, something a little bit special. People who have graduates, you might want to think of something that's going to be a little bit more special than a bag, maybe something that they'll be able to have and treasure for a long, long time. So this might be the right video to get some inspiration for that. So my favorite non-handbag luxury items, and by the way, everything that I'm showing here is less than $1,500, okay? So the first item that I'm going to share is, well, actually this is a little bit more, but anyway, this is the least expensive item, or the most expensive item out of what I'm going to show you, and that is my Chanel Coco Crush rings. Now, I do have two. I have one in their beige gold, and then I have one in the white gold. And the white gold is actually more expensive than any of the other gold colors. So, hoping that you could get a really good look at what the details are on this ring. So this does have the quilting detail, and on the top of the ring, it's actually scalloped. So this gives you a really good example of what it looks like. So it's not smooth. And when you wear these rings together, they actually kind of interlock. And I'm not really sure what the price is now, but pretty sure that it was $1,650 for the rose gold. The white gold may have been a little bit more at $1,750. So this is the most expensive item. When you're buying fine jewelry, this is something that you're going to have and treasure for a very long time. I bought each of these, I believe, one was a birthday gift to myself and one was a Christmas gift to myself. And I just wanted to do something that was special that I knew I'd be able to wear and treasure for always. And the reason why I wanted this style of ring is because I have a diamond anniversary band that was my grandmother's, and I wanted to wear something with it so it wouldn't look like a wedding band. And I just think that these are absolutely beautiful. I wear these almost all the time. If I'm not wearing these rings on this hand, then I'm wearing my silver Shandong ring from Hermes, because they're just fabulous everyday pieces of jewelry. So I definitely would recommend a piece of fine jewelry, and this is my favorite. Second item that I think is just a phenomenal thing, and again, we're not talking about small gifts, but you know, when you want to spend a little bit more. And I gifted this to myself. This is another favorite of mine. And this is something that I bought for myself for my birthday this past year with a wallet. And that would be my Chanel brooch. And I have worn this very, very often. I love wearing this on a sweater. And I love wearing this on a coat. I have a couple of coat sweaters that this looks so pretty on. And I also have a wool coat that I wear it on. And then sometimes I'll just put it on a blouse. And like my friend Mary said, you can make anything Chanel with a brooch. And what I like the best about this brooch is there's nothing here that can rip, scratch, or break. There's no stones. This is just really solid, and the clasp in the back is very, very secure. I did look into one of those magnet pins, but this actually doesn't need it because you have to really push and finagle this to come out. It's not easy to come apart. So you have to push down and then push over to slide the pin from the closure here. And in fact, I'm not going to have a real easy time to do it right now, but trust me, it's not really easy to come apart, and I've never had any difficulty with this. So now I can't get it undone. I'm going to have to play with it. So that's the back. This is the front. This is a fabulous way to just treat yourself to a piece of Chanel that you're going to be able to use. There it goes. See, I told you, it's not easy. So show you how it goes in. So it just kind of goes in the back. And then there it is, it's locked. This was $550, which of course is a bit expensive for a brooch. But considering that it's Chanel and considering that this is a really classic piece, I think it was well worth it. So that is my second item. My third item, non-handbag luxury that I bought that I really, really love are my Hermes shipless sandals. And these are going into their third summer. Yes. These are in the Chev Nubuck. And I just love the color. I don't remember the name of this color, but I think the color is absolutely stunning. And I have a lot of things with this light blue. I wear them very, very often with shorts, with a dress, with whatever. And you can see the bottom, you know, they're a little bit dusty. There is a little bit of wear starting near the heels, but these have held up really well. And again, this is something that I have really worn and I've already gotten my money's worth out of, and they still look brand new. I mean, there's really no wear except for the little bit near the heel. I paid, I think these were $850, and I ordered these from the website. It must have been February. I think that I know that it was still cold weather, and I was able to get my size. I'm pretty sure that these are a size 36, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see where the size is. Can I find the size on these? Interestingly enough, I can't find the size. I'm pretty sure that these were a 36 or a 36 and a half, and they fit me really well. So definitely this is something that fits true to size, and they are just super, super comfortable. So just to show you, this is how soft they are. They were comfortable right out of the box the day that I put them on my feet, and I just couldn't have been any happier. So this was truly, truly money well spent. And I know a lot of people think, oh, well, luxury shoes, you're just buying it for the looks or for the name. But no, I knew that those shoes were going to be incredibly comfortable. And for anybody that doesn't know, I do have rheumatoid arthritis and my feet are pretty severely affected. And it's very hard for me to find any kind of shoe other than a sneaker that's going to fit comfortably. And those sandals are just perfect. So the next item that I have, which I have used so much since the time that I've gotten this, and I think that I've had this for well over 2 years now. I tried to get another one when I went to the private sale, and I couldn't find one in a color that I loved. That is the Hermes 140 shawl. And this is by Jan Bajtek, who is a Polish artist. And you guys might know, some of you might know that I do have a personal connection to Poland because my bestest friend is Polish, and I have traveled to Poland many, many times. And I just think that this design is amazing. I love the neutral colors. It goes with pretty much everything that I wear in the wintertime. I like wearing this on its own sometimes as a little jacket. And I will do a separate video on these shawls because I just think that this is If you're only going to get one piece of Hermes, don't make it a Birkin. Get the shawl, because you will not be sorry. This has to be the most versatile and useful piece that they make. And I do have silks from other brands and shawls from other brands. Nothing compares to the Hermes. Nothing. So if you're looking to treat yourself, and, you know, they've gone up to $1,350, you will not regret a nickel of what you spend for this shawl. They are just primo. The next category, or the next items that I really love, luxury non-handbags. And that's going to be my Louis Vuitton pen that I was gifted by Ed Braun for Christmas this year. And I do have a video showing my saga trying to get refills for this pen. And I have to remember what the name of it is. But at any rate, this pen is from 2014. And I believe that this is a Damier something or other. Damier rollerball, maybe. Excuse me. It is a rollerball style. It has the Louis Vuitton inscription on the end. It's so comfortable to write with. Here's what it looks like when you take the cap off. It writes so smoothly, and it's so perfectly balanced in your hand. It's just a wonderful writing experience. And if you really love stationery, I think that having a piece of luxury stationery is just an absolute must. And if you like luxury notebooks, you need a luxury pen to go with it. Just my opinion. But I just love this pen. I enjoy writing with it so much. And definitely I recommend, if you're a luxury lover, it's something that you should get. And my last items, I'm not going to say that I really have a favorite of these items. However, I love these items, and this is a category that pretty much everybody can indulge in a little bit of luxury in, and that is luxury fragrance and cosmetics. I'm just lumping that together. So one of my favorite perfumes, because I pretty much only have luxury perfumes, not really on purpose, but just happens to be the scents that I like. But one of my favorite perfume houses is Byredo, and this is one of my favorite fragrances. This is Bibliothèque. Winnie loves this as well. This just really smells like being in a library. It's fresh, it's floral, it has a little bit of a woodsy kind of scent to it. It's got, it reminds you of being in a library on a summer day with the windows open. And I remember being a little girl and going to my local library, and when the weather was warm, they would have the windows open, and you'd feel the breeze from the trees that were outside, the few trees that we had in Philly. But I digress. It was just an absolutely, just like a fantastic smell, and that's what this reminds me of. I really love most of the Byredo fragrances. I have three. I have this, I have Le Fleur, and I have Rose of No Man's Land, and I love all of them equally. But a luxury fragrance, I love Berenia. I love pretty much all of the Dior private collection. I love Creed fragrances. If you've been watching my channel, you know I'm a fragrance hoe. But I think that it's definitely something that if you do spend a little bit more for a luxury perfume, you get a better sillage and you get a better balance of the fragrance. So definitely luxury perfume, a favorite. And then luxury cosmetics. I just can't do without my luxury cosmetics. I don't think that the formulas on the cheaper brands really blend as well. I don't think that they stay on as long. And I don't think that they look as natural on your skin. So this is one of the lipsticks that I bought for this current season. Well, let's say winter, because I bought this in the winter, and I think that it's just a great everyday color. It's not my absolute favorite of my lipsticks. My favorite of my lipsticks has to be the Beige D'Oubli that I bought from Hermes back in, I guess, late fall. But this is the Valentino Spike lipstick. And look at this case, how cool it is. It has little rock studs. And check that out. It's a perfect magnet. But I'll get in a little bit closer. This color is a really pretty rosewood. It's very natural, and the color lasts all day. I mean, all day. You could put this on, you could eat, you could drink, you're still going to have lipstick on. And let me take a look and see what this color is. It is 123R. I don't know what the name of it is, but 123R is the number. And this is just spectacular. So I would recommend, I love the Valentino lipsticks. I think that this is the best formula in Valentino that I have tried so far. It's fantastic. So that's all I have for you. Please go over to watch Yota, watch Jorgelina, check out their non-handbag luxury, and let me know, what do you have that's luxury, that's not a handbag, that you just absolutely adore? I'm dying to know. Please share. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. And my returning viewers, I love you all so much. I really appreciate all the support, and I love interacting with everyone. Leave a comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.